So recently, a lot of players have been gearing up for the new update for Wuthering Waves, which is the Black Shores. The Black Shores is said to be one of the biggest updates that Wuthering Waves has actually brought out, with it being the 1.3 version, and players are very excited for the new area, for the new characters, and even for the new story. We've gotten a lot of advertising for the Black Shores recently. Obviously, we had the live stream, and also a ton of like drip marketing and stuff like that, which really helps out with, building up the hype for the overall version. But Wuthering Waves have also included a new post which tells us a lot more about the Black Shores, including more information about the Black Shores in general, the Tethys system, and also the new characters coming to the game, and what characters we're going to see in the story, which is going to give us a little hint at what we can expect to see in the story, and also what we can expect to see in the update overall. So in this video, we're going to be going through the entire post, and also talking about how these features are going to improve the update in general, and just giving you a little bit of a rundown of what you should expect. But before I get into this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also go over to GamerSubs, use my code KAZO, where you can get yourself 10% off a ton of cups and tubs. I definitely recommend going over there. They've got a ton of new stuff going on. They have a new event going on with a pixel cup, I'm pretty sure, so I definitely recommend going to go check that out. But let's get back into the video. So 2 days ago, Wuthering Waves released this post called the Post Lament Anthropocene. Now you may kind of recognize this, as this is the type of post that they actually use to hint at a lot of characters coming to the game, but this time it's actually for the update in general, and it's called Comprehensive Mirror for Historians, the Black Shore. Tucked away in the tempestuous stormy sea lies an archipelago known for its lavish tacitite deposits, and as a refuge for the world's most talented individuals. With a mission to combat the destructive lament, the Black Shores has fostered strong partnerships with nations across Solaris 3. So it seems like that this area is pretty connected across a lot of nations, not just Jinjo. And again, this pretty much goes back to the point that I always make in pretty much every video, which is that the Black Shores is going to be an update and is going to be a region that is going to connect us to a lot of new places, not just, Jinjo, and we're going to see a lot of new places across Solaris 3, which again is going to be very exciting. And I think this kind of further backs it up, saying it has fostered strong partnerships with nations across Solaris 3. So it doesn't mean just Jinjo, it means other ones that we haven't even been told about yet. But here they actually include this massive image. Now they probably could have done a better job at this, because it's really low quality if you just zoom in on it, and you can't really read it like this. So I wish they kind of split it up into 4 different posts, and it pretty much repeats the sentiment that the tweet said earlier, saying tucked away in tempestuous stormy seas. And it says the archipelago cannot be accessed from any known lands. Only those recognized by the Black Shores or who have received an invitation and guidance can navigate their way to this hidden place. So it seems like this place is very hidden, and that a lot of people don't go here, so I don't know if we're going to be seeing that many characters over here. I think there might be only a couple. Obviously the shorekeeper will probably be there, and maybe we'll see some other Black Shores members which could turn into characters in the future. But it seems like we're not going to be seeing characters like Jinshi or Changli or anyone like that, because they haven't been selected by the Black Shores members, or haven't been guided by them or something like that, which again is understandable, and I think that's kind of good because it does draw a lot of focus to the Black Shores characters coming to the game. Then we go down to the Tethys system. This is the thing that I was most interested in, because they talked about this a lot in the trailer, especially with the shorekeeper and stuff. People didn't really know what the Tethys system was, and it was even talked about in the game whenever it first came out, and they said, also known as the Civilization Simulation Sand Table, the Tethys system is the supercomputer unique to the Black Shores. Now this finally gives us an answer for what the Tethys system actually is, and again, I did speculate that it was some kind of supercomputer in the last video, but it's good to finally have some confirmation. So it seems like this Tethys system is going to play a big part in whatever's going to happen. And obviously I don't know if this is going to be the system that connects us to some other regions and some other nations, but it is very exciting to see that we've got this addition of some kind of like computery type stuff, which means we could see some more, digital things in the future coming to the game. It says the Tethys system has no discernible energy source, physical infrastructure, or processing core. Its coding language is extremely complex, and it is only known that its terminals take the form of various autonomous robots. Now, obviously, we had a little bit of a teaser of that, of the new boss that's coming, or at least a new Echo that's coming. Again, they look very cool, and again, I think, they fit very well the Tethys system design. As you can kind of see here from this image, they actually have like a blue kind of, pink style to it, which again, that robot also had, which is very cool to see, and it's nice to see that they have like a kind of similar design. And they're going to say, in essence, the Tethys system is almost akin to a natural phenomenon with an origin that remains entirely mysterious. So yeah, it's just something that's kind of popped up out of nowhere, and now they apparently use it. So again, that's great. They said the results generated by the Tethys system are protected by a starry sky within the underground of the Black Shores, made possible by multiple anchors and underground data hubs. This has earned the underground region the title City of Eternal Night. So it seems like we have some kind of like secret area whenever it comes to the Black Shores. Obviously, whenever you look at the map itself, it doesn't look anything that spectacular. Obviously, I think it does look really cool, but again, it's kind of like empty. There's like one building and that's about it. So I think a lot of this will lie actually underneath the Black Shores, and then we're going to see a massive city underneath, hopefully. A little bit like how we saw Enkonomiya in Genshin Impact and stuff like that. So it will be very exciting to see that added to the game. Then we go into the next image here, which is the Necrostar. It says, inside the Tethys system, a celestial body called the Necrostar swallows the faulty data in its wake. A black hole where forsaken matrices can find their end. Even the newfound science of the Tethysite cannot provide any explanations for its fundamental nature, as all are subject to the gravities within. The Necrostar marks the beginning and the end of destruction. It also holds the key to salvation, or perhaps merely a lie. So I think this is going to be a big part, especially in the story. Maybe we have to like take it out or like do something to it to actually kind of like save people, or I don't know what's really going to go on in the story, but it looks kind of apocalyptic looking at the trailer. So again, maybe this is something that's going to be a big part in it, and I hope that we get a little bit more information in the story. And then they also go over some of the Black Shores members, which is Alto. Obviously Alto, he's been in the story for ages. We saw him with Encore. It says talents with sight and knowledge from around the world invited to join the Black Shores. They operate abroad, frequently traversing various lands. And then obviously they have the flower of the Black Shores there, which again is great to see. They say the symbol of identity for members of the Black Shores. Each of them possess their own Blake bloom, which again is an important piece of information there. Obviously, you know, it makes it so much easier to identify Black Shores members whenever they, you know, turn up. And then we got Camellya as well, which says stationed at the headquarters. Bloom bearers carry their duties mostly within the territories of the Black Shores. They offer assistance in rebuilding civilizations and other nations, and make occasional visits to investigate the Wave 1 phenomenon that occurs in foreign lands. So it seems like Camellya actually visiting the rover and going all the way over to Jinzhou is a rare thing for her, and that's kind of cool to see. It obviously means that she had some big reason to actually go see her in person, and that maybe she's a little bit different to some of the other bloom bearers, and maybe that she's a little bit different to some of the other bloom bearers. Obviously it says bloom bearers plural, so maybe there's more of them and that there's more people that have similar abilities to her. So again, that's going to be very exciting to see in the future. Then finally we have this last piece here, which says modulation advice. It says modulation is the process of adjusting frequencies. In Solaris 3, frequencies serve as a crucial tool for uncovering the truth about reality. By altering these frequencies, one can delve into the very core of existence. So again, I think that's going to be a very, very big part of what's going to happen in the story. And it says, at the Black Shores, modulating stellar matrices is crucial for tracing and analyzing the lament. Over the course of the Black Shores history, only one individual has ever been honored with the title of the Modulator. So again, maybe we're going to see the Rover or even the Shorekeeper kind of, you know, have that title or something. I don't know. I think the Shorekeeper might actually have that title, seeing as that looks like a big piano. And we did see her playing a piano in the trailer, so maybe she's got some kind of connection to this Modulator. Maybe she is the only one that's been, you know, honored with this title. And then finally we've got the Anchor, which is a lot of people have been worried about because it was a big red tower at the time, which a lot of PGF fans were, you know, worried about. It says these stabilizing devices are strategically positioned throughout the above and underground parts of the Black Shores. Their primary function is to calibrate and stabilize these frequencies of the giant Tethysite that makes up the island, effectively isolating the Tethys system's virtual layer from reality. Additionally, these anchors facilitate communication and carry the responsibility of observing the etheric sea, eliminating the need for building a Nexus tower in the Black Shores. The anchors are independently developed and designed by the Black Shores, drawing inspiration from the reactor control rods used in the pre-lament reactor engineering. They're considered exemplary models of the Black Shores minimalist engineering design. So again, it seems like these are some really cool like structures which may have, you know, a kind of effect on the story in the future. Again, all of this probably has a big effect on the story in the future, else they're not going to be talking about them in the first place. But it is cool to see that Wuthering Waves have actually made this little like kind of information thing, telling you everything you need to know about the lore, what's going to be coming up in the update for the Black Shores. But yeah, that's about all I got for this video. I just wanted to go through this quickly and kind of talk about some of my thoughts about this, and also just kind of telling you guys, you know, what some of this stuff actually is, so that you can be prepared whenever you go into the story and that you don't get so confused about what a lot of this stuff is, because I'm sure one of the reasons that they added this was because it might get a little bit confusing later down the line. You know, you might forget what like an anchor is or what the Tethys system is or something like that. So again, it is good to have this, and also it gets a lot of people who like the lore and also just like the story in general, you know, excited for the update. And it is really good to see that they are providing stuff like this to the community. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. What is your favorite thing at the Black Shores at the moment? What are you excited to see in the story? Do you think the Tethys system is going to play a major part? Or do you think that big red thing is going to play a major part? I don't really know, but again, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And yeah, that's about all I got. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.